Do you really need SEO? SEO for dog trainers. What is the truth, the myths, the facts? We're going to get into it. Do you even need to do SEO at this point in time? Stick with me, but first, I'm Adam Katz for dogtrainertoolbox.com. If you haven't subscribed yet, check out our new Dog Trainer Marketing email newsletter where you'll be the first to get the good stuff to help you grow your dog training business. So I want to make this a quick primer about what you need to do, what you don't need to do in regard to SEO. What the heck is SEO and how does it relate to you and your dog training business? I've said this before, I'll say it again. SEO should be the gravy, not the meat and potatoes of your marketing mix. In fact, if you're just starting out with your dog training business, you shouldn't even really be thinking about SEO. And what do I mean by that? And what actually is SEO? So if you look at any of the money keywords, the keywords that are really going to move the needle for you, the ones that are going to send you a lot of traffic, things like dog training near me, dog trainer near me, dog obedience, Cleveland, Ohio, the ones that do all the work. I'm not talking about Filipina dog trainer who wears red tennis shoes and trains in Central Park. Now those will get you one click. You'll be able to rank really easy for them, but they'll get you like one click a year. It's not going to be enough to move the needle. Of those money keywords, there's only about maybe 30 of them or so that are really the ones that are going to make a difference to your dog training business. The problem is, you'll notice when you do a search for any of those money keywords, what comes up at the top, the first 3 or 4 results are typically the Google ads. That's not SEO. Those are pay-per-click ads. That means that the advertiser, the other dog trainers, they run an ad, and anytime somebody clicks on that ad, they're charged anywhere from $2 to $6 or more, depending on what market they're in and how much competition there is, right? So those are the pay-per-click ads. No matter how good your organic SEO, and that's a term we'll be coming back to in a minute, no matter how good your organic SEO is, which is what most people think of in regard to SEO, you'll never rank in those top 3 or 4 positions for the money keywords because those are reserved for the ads and Google wants to make money. Right below those are typically the Google directory listings, what used to be called Google My Business listings. Now I think they're called Google profile listings. And that's actually a subset of SEO, commonly called local SEO. And so you do want to focus on getting your website, your business listed in the directory. Usually, if you don't know how to do that yourself, you could figure it out. It's easy enough, or you could pay any number of companies. You'll want to do a Google search, anywhere from $200 to $300 to help you get ranked in that directory listings. Those are really important. Typically, there's anywhere from 3 to 7 different Google profile listings that you can, your business is going to get ranked in depending on the keyword. But here's the problem. Every week, every month, every year, there's new dog training businesses opening up, and they all want to do the same thing. They all want to get ranked in the Google profiles, the Google directories, right? So they get ranked, maybe it bumps yours off. So there's all kinds of strategies that you can use to make sure that you're in that directory. And typically getting ranked in those directories is a better use of your time and a better use of your money than going after the organic stuff and worrying about all of that. So below the directory listings are the organic rankings. And that's how that works, is that you have on-site criteria. That means the things that you do on your website, which is pretty simple. We're talking about the meta tags, the title tags, the alt tags, generally speaking, keeping it readable. You don't want to try and trick the Google bots into ranking your website in a certain way. They're smarter than you are. You're trying to basically outwit a billion-dollar company. It's not going to happen. So make sure it's readable, but also make sure that you do have keywords mentioned on the website. So for example, instead of talking about our training consists of, you might say our dog training consists of. So, or instead of listing our trainers, you would list our dog trainers, right? Because that fits with the keywords that people are searching for. However, that on-site SEO is not nearly as important as the off-site SEO. And this is really typically, you could do it yourself, you can learn about how to do it. But generally speaking, in a nutshell, what it is it's going out and soliciting links from other dog training businesses, maybe other dog training businesses in other cities, maybe other pet-related businesses in your market or in other cities. It might be getting inbound links. Now, what we're talking about when we say inbound links, we're talking about a link on their website back to your website. So it could be, for example, social media profiles. You set up a Facebook account, set up an Instagram account, TikTok, all the rest. And in the profile, you have a link back to your website. Well, so what happens is Google sends out these little bots. They're like spiders, and they crawl all throughout the internet, and they're looking for different links to see who's being linked to. So it's kind of like a popularity contest. The more links that you have pointing back to your website and how those links are constructed, i.e. they have to be in a very natural manner, because if it looks like it's a coordinated effort and every link back into your website is Boise dog trainer, then Google's smart enough to realize you're trying to play the system, and then they'll Google spank you and you'll get dropped down to page 10. But what happens with a natural linking campaign is people learn about you and they say, oh, this guy, Jim, he's a great dog trainer. We're going to link to his website. Here's my friend, Jim, the dog trainer. And they hyperlink that back to your website. That helps push your website up in the organic rankings, right? And so few dog trainers actually know that it works this way that you could probably get a pretty decent ranking just with a couple of different links. Now, the quality of the website linking into you matters. So for example, if you get an article written by the New York Times and they put a link in that article about dog trainers in Boise, Idaho, and it links back to your website is going to shoot straight up to the top with just that one link. Now, smaller websites, links from, let's say, a discussion forum or a posting or whatever, and there's all kinds of tricks to that, because you have do follow links and don't follow links, meaning that certain discussion forum software, certain social media platforms, the link doesn't pass the link juice, which is a whole nother discussion, much deeper than we're going to get into today. But generally speaking, the more quality links that you have linking back to your website, the better your website's going to rank. But even if your website ranks number one, and I'll show you an example, our sample site for our Done For You dog training business websites, we design websites for dog trainers. I pointed one link, it was a very good, high quality link at that website. It now ranks number one in the entire county of Marin County for Marin County dog training. I'll show you a screenshot here. And we've had similar success. But remember, that organic ranking, it's below the Google ads. It's below the Google My Business or Google Profile directory listings. So it's good, do it, but get your Google profile, your Google directory listing worked out first. Get some Google ads running first, and then use the SEO stuff to supplement what you're already doing. Because if you just go out and you hire some SEO guy, chances are, number one, you're not going to get as much traffic as you think you're going to get, because again, the SEO takes third seat behind the other two. But it's a lot of money to have it done right. The guys who really know what they're doing, they charge for it. So you could end up spending $800 to $1,000 a month. You could have that guy do everything right. And after 8 months, when you're ranking like kicking butt, Google changes the algorithm, or they suddenly don't like one of your linking strategies, and they Google spank you, and you're back down to page 10 again after spending all that money. So I just think, do the minimum, do the on-site SEO. You can get somebody for a couple $100 to help you with that if you need the help, if you can't figure it out yourself. Get some inbound links, read a couple articles. Sorry, I'm so goddamn long-winded, the machine actually cut me off. So I'm going to wrap it up here. The next one I'm probably going to do on negative SEO, which is a whole thing you probably want to stay away from, but it's good that you're aware of it, because it could be used against you, and it's something really terrible, to be honest. So listen, if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. And don't forget, subscribe to our new Dog Trainer Marketing newsletter at dogtrainertoolbox.com. We'll talk to you soon, guys.